things I want to do today. I want to do really two things is what I want to do. I can't even see my hand. Two things I want to do today. I want to show you one of my best loot routes that I use in Lockdown Armory. It's just simple money, couple routes you can take, but there's like one major one that I like to take and get in, get out, within 10 minutes and then start the next game. And, they're not you're not going to be getting the millions of dollars out of this loot. I mean, you can if you get lucky, but you're going to be looking more into the couple hundreds. Like, I kind of average between $600,000 and $400,000 or Korean for this. But it's a good way to stack some cash for yourself, especially if you, like me, have friends that play a lot of forbiddies, and you got to spend a lot of money to play forbiddies. So it's kind of a good way to bring some cash back into you without having to, really rely on that one good forbidden or hope that you kill a guy that's fully loaded. This is just good, hard cash. The only issue that I've come across with this is a spawn or two that I get, and that's kind of hard because I'm like, well, if I move, I'm dead. If I push, I'm dead. So I kind of got to wait, let a team run past me, and then I can start my looting and where I need to go, especially if I get close to actual armory. So what we're going to do, the best way for me to show you is, let's go home. Maps. There they are. Okay. So we want to go to armory, right? That's what we're playing. And what we're going to do is we're pretty much going to draw like a line across the map here, right? So here are your key points in which you are going to spawn. You're going to spawn back here. This is one of the major ones that you get. If you spawn here, I'm going to tell you now, there are two teams. Can't get my camera. Two teams that are going to spawn close to you. One team's going to spawn close to shooting range, and one team is going to spawn up here on the top of repair facility. That's just where they're going to spawn. A lot of teams kind of move in and try to get to the top cliff, and they overlook and try to get into armory. Or they backtrack and they try to fight repair facility. People that spawn on top of repair, a lot of them will go right into repair, try to get into the free safe that's up here, and move from there. On the other side of the map over here, you kind of have a couple areas in which you can spawn here. We'll just start on gas station. You can spawn on either side of gas station. If you spawn on this side of gas station, there is a team infield hospital. Just giving you a heads up. If you spawn on this side of gas station, there's a team in field hospital. That's it. So if you spawn field hospital, let me backtrack. If you spawn at gas station, you are the only team at gas station. There's no you spawn here and somebody spawns here. You are the only team at gas station, which is really nice. Gas station has a free safe upstairs, and from that you can loot pretty good. There's a bunch of loot here that you can get. There's typically, I find, either a gold or some kind of key here every time. Now the safe is hit or miss because it's a free safe, so you just have to be prepared for that. Field hospital. There are two places you can spawn field hospital. You can spawn down here in the back part of the gully, that I like to call it, or you can spawn top tents, or some people call it top cliffs. If you spawn at either, there is a second team most likely with you here. Just if you spawn back cliff, there is a team that is gully. People are texting me. I don't have time for that. If you spawn gully, though, sometimes there's a team top cliff, sometimes there's not. So it's kind of a hit or miss. if certain spawn points are hit, like if you spawn shooting range, just be prepared that you're over top. There's also one random like spawn point that I've gotten a couple times, and I don't know what to do with it because it's not what I want to do unless I'm with, you know, a bunch, you know, my friends, and we're trying to get into armory. But you can get a spawn on close staging or shooting range here, somewhere in this area that you can get. And a lot of those people are instant rushers. They rush right into armory. They're trying to hit the 1 minute door, and they're trying to get in, shut the door, throw gas, get in, and loot. Same with Cliffers over here at Field Hospital. Their first thing that they want to really do is get in, drop, get in, start the 1 minute, 40 minute timer, 1 minute, 40-second timer, get in, start it, go, get in, loot. So it's hit or miss. The staging area is a lot faster to get into than it is the Field Hospital, and you'll see it. People from Field Hospital will hit the door, and it's too late because staging and shooting range have already hit the door. A minute is going to beat a minute 40 every day, and once they're in, they're literally going to rotate right to your door and hold you. So you just have to be careful on it. Also have to be careful in armory because there is a boss that sometimes spawns in there. So just have to be careful. What I'm going to look for, though, is I'm kind of going to make a line across the map here, and I'm not going to try to cross it. So I'm going to try to loot if I spawn back repair, or if I spawn shooting range, my first things I want to do is back up and try to get into repair. I really want to hit this safe. That's just what I want to do. That's how I want to get into it. Same with gas. If I hit gas, I want to get in, hit the safe, get out, kind of move. So really what I want to do is I want to really rotate from gas to repair and vice versa. Not much in the sluice going in there. There's a certain key that's a 1 of 1 that you can use. Mine's got some loot back here that you want to hit. There's always at least 1 or 2 good items back here. And if you're up for it, and I'm sometimes I am, if I didn't get a lot of loot or I'm not full, I will go into radar and kind of get in and get out and try to get out as fast as I can. I really stay out of Field Hospital. I stay out of shooting range. If I could draw X on these things, I would stay out of there. And staging, I stay out of there. Just too many areas that you can get shot from. So that's how we're going to do it. We are going to extract in one place and only one place, and that is the downstairs extract between repair facility and your outer bunker here. There's one extract downstairs. That is what we're going to use to extract. It's a free 10-second get in, get out. It starts 15 minutes in from when you start the game. So that's why it's really nice if you come back gas station, you can kind of work your way around, hit everything, and get out. That's the goal. Get in, get out, maybe shoot a couple bots, but we're not really trying to get into a gunfight unless we really need to stay alive. So that is our goal. That's the plan. I've actually made several million Koen off of doing this, and it's just a simple in, out, bada bing, bada boom. We're in, we're out. So I am not using the most expensive kits. If you notice, I'm running a tier 3, and I picked this up. It's like a tier 3 too. I am running a pistol with purples in it, and I've got one mag full of, what are these? Some kind of gold ammo that's in this. I use this setup, and I use sometimes a mini 14 that I use with just A1s, straight up A1s. They're cheap. There's nothing too much to them. But this is kind of the setup. The idea is if I just die from a team, who cares? Like I said, my value is 229, and we're hoping to make that back within one raid. So the goal, most of my money's probably in my clip here and my gun. My backpack's a little expensive, but that's okay. I'm running 2 mil kits, 1 LP, 1 surgical, 2 bandages, a milk. I picked it up last game. I still have it in there. And I run a gas or a grenade in here. And that's just to kind of deter people so I can kind of get away. I have some extra ammo, and that's just to fill in case I run into a lot of bots. They will spawn about 3 times in a match. 5 minutes after first opening, 15 minutes after first opening, and then within the last 10 minutes of the game, they'll respawn again. So you have to be careful where you're at. But our goal is to get out every time around 20 minutes. In, out, efficient. Efficiency is key here. So this is out of my view a little bit better. I don't like the glow though. We'll just go back there. Alright, like I said, we spawned here. We don't want to be here. We have to be causing it. Team up there. Team top cliffs. Also, sometimes gas station will run across. They're already fighting to get in. So I didn't spawn gas, so I'm not going to go to gas. I'll probably go through radar real quick. Yep, and that's my side. Actually, somebody's running. We're going to back up here. Really just want them to go by me. So both of those teams are going to fight. They're shooting bots. My goal is to get to radar as fast as I can. I thought that was a player. And that's empty. Boom. We are only picking up things that are close to 10K also. That's all we're picking up. 10K items, that's all we're picking up here. GPU, we'll take that. Chip is a no-go. Camera is a yes. Watch is a yes, that is a no. Rubber is a 4x4 worth 10K. It's not worth the value. Another stamp. That's worth something. SD card. GPU. So there you go. So we're already stacking cash here. We haven't even done much. 9, nothing. Kind of just listening while I'm looting. Boom. We'll just put it here. Little concern, there's no bots here, so that's one concern I have. The Deagle will take because it's worth more than 10k. Just get the ammos. Somebody is here. Our goal is to get out. Is to run out the backside here. Like I said, we're trying to be non-confrontational. We're trying to loot, get in, get out, move on. So that is middle. That has now been pulled. And hopefully my guys in radar, yep, are going to look at that. They really can't hear much, so that's good. We are not going to go gas station because there's a team there, but we're going to try to get over to... We're going to go the long way here. We're not... Like I said, efficiency is key here. Nope. Can you crouch? Thank you. Nope. Gold album. Alright, so that is either 2 teams or 3 teams that have gone inside. Which is okay with us, because we don't want to go inside. I'm going to flip to the backside here. Use a mag, not worth it. Flashlight, not worth it. Alright, so we're going to reload, go back to our perps. So we always want to try to get out at the 20-minute mark, is what our goal is. And that is because this exit opens up at that time. So what I'm worried about is the guy at gas station was a solo. And I wanted just to account for everybody in the back of my head. Who's what, who's where. There's dead bots here, which means this is probably hit. some of it, didn't hit all of it. Try to get inside here. Not worth it. I'm guessing they hit all upstairs, which is fine. Surprised they didn't hit this. We'll take the gauge right now. We'll take some value. Gauge can go up here. Thermo, don't care. Silicon, don't care about that. Come on, game. Okay, so they quick looted everything through here, which is fine. I'm gonna take this Mosin. The Mosin's worth 35k. This was a player. We'll take a free surgery. We'll always take a free surgery. We'll take a free bandage. Doesn't hurt. So like that, that's worth it. The oil drum we'll just pick up for right now. It's worth 20k. They hit the safe. They hit everything up here. We hit both of those. Come on. Nope. Don't want any of that. So both Mosins are worth 35k, so we'll take both of those. Good value into them. Flash drive. There we go. This might be another player. There you go, 30k right there. We'll take a free meal kit. We'll take his dog tag for 4 grand. Alright, we're gonna go downstairs. Listen for a second. Looks like somebody ran through here already. Alright, so we're getting out in a minute, so I'm just going to pick up anything I can here. Tape, 5 grand, we'll take it. Syringe, 5k, we'll take it. Tunnel is done. Tape. Come on, give it to me. Let's go. AR Power stock, don't care. So we're 37 seconds. We're just gonna sit here. Like I said, we're in, we're out, we're efficient. We've probably got about I would probably say $300,000 or $400,000 on us. And this is it. In, out, done. Start next game. Boom. Done. 444, so 445 really. Only one elimination. But like I said, easy cash. In, out. We paid for a whole setup twice. Done. Alright, same spawn. Let's see if he spawned over here. Don't see him. Still makes me a little worried. How did you domed him? I would like to hit a free safe this game, but we've got to play it smart here. Because nobody has run to... I was going to say, now there's shots, but nobody has run in to hit. So they are fighting up front. That guy's up top. And he's late to the party. We're not gonna take the front. They're getting like SMG, sounds like. Somebody walked up. I'm just hoping they're more interested in the fighting that's going on over there than they are in me. This is why I don't loot here. 100% this is why I don't loot here. We'll take the dock. We don't want to flash. Alright, we'll take the lens. Put that down there. There's an M110 guy out there. Silicon, flashlight, don't want either. Turn 1. Turn stamp. It's worth 7K. We'll take a free choose for now. Okay with that. I have to be cautious here. Your head's exposed out through the window. Insolent palm. Perfect. Boom. 75K. So you gotta be careful here. Mosen's worth 35K. The ring's worth 10. So not worth it. 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 Maybe we should reload out of that. That's good. That door's not open, so that's good. There's spots here, so that's good also. That's not good. Right, that's a bot. That's fine. Alright, maybe we're in the clear over here. That's good. Dead. Okay, this is empty, so we need to hit the safe upstairs. Fuck. Alright, never mind. They hit the safe. Interesting, that's all they hit. No, they hit everything upstairs. Camera. PT1. PT1's not worth it. I hear the creeping. I think it's just the bot outside. House key. Boom. 80K. That's just a bot outside. Two K here. 4, 5. I mean, it's just not that exciting, but this is C-Kit, that's worth 10K, C-Kit, that's worth 10K. Boom. Boom. Right, boom. There's 20 grand right there. Flashlight, worth 10K. Anything up here? Cards, don't care. Bandage, don't care. Don't care. Alright, that's cool. These drawers are notorious for having something in them. Now, it might just be one thing, but it's notorious for having something in it. $10K. 10K items are all we're looking for here. 10 and up, 10 and up. Nope. Boom. 20K. Boom. Okay. Wrench, don't care about. Open that, get good. Magdo, just put in there. We'll hold on to those. Mission failed, don't care. 3 grand. Open. There, boom. Caliber suppressor. Always have to watch that corner. There's always. I think that's what I saw. I think I just saw that pole. Yeah, throw that thing on the ground. Nope. Pick up the oil drum for right now. Is it worth it though? I don't think it's worth it. This is a better value. I think I get better stuff out of this. aren't even that heavy right now, so. Another C kit. I might end up ditching things that aren't worth it, like that. $232, so no. Oh, got extra room. Aha. Alright, we're under the 20-minute mark, and we want to continue to wrap around here. Super quiet. So we need to be just cautious here. Do I look like a bot? Something just jumped down and ran. Alright, so there's boss spots here, is what they are. Which is good to know. Thank you. Now watch those are bad shots. I'm bleeding right now. Ten rounds left. Oh, I see you. outside? I think he's outside. Has this not been hit? Good to know. Possibilities here. More robot here. Okay, things we need, things we don't need. Don't need this anymore. We need the battery. This out of there. Just get rid of those. This is worth 75k. We'll take that instead. This vest actually. Wrong vest, not the vest I thought it was. Would really like if this shot just like came in or whatever. Come on, give me one more good thing. Eric, hello, Eric. It just needs to leave me alone. Don't care, don't care. Don't care. Okay, all that's done. All that's done. Deagle's worth 10k. We'll hold on to that. Suppressor's worth that muscle's worth that a lot more. Insecticide. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Matches. Gauge, no. But this is how you do it. You just in, dilute. It'd be really nice if we could get just one more gold. One more gold item. Is all I got left. Plus 10. Wrench worth 7. Don't want it. Don't want any of that. nobody hit the save. Nice. Come on, something good here. Get rid of the surgery, we'll take the cash. We're looking for something outrageous right now. That's not outrageous. That's not gonna get. If it was gold, that'd be different. But we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Open. Fuse. Shampoo. Eight minutes. Not worth it. Not worth it. We can take that. That's worth 55K right there. Boom. P90. Another Mosin. Two's on, I do. Last case, and we're out of here. These are $400 a round. We're losing that. We're taking the $400 a round. Boom. We're out. Let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. 600 grand. Boom. So in those 2 raids, we made over $1 million. That's easy. 2 raids. Not even 20 minutes. Well, that one was a little longer, but 30 minutes. It's easy.